on behalf of Human Capital Management and the team, and on behalf of the facilitators, Dr. Ricky and analysts, I want to welcome all of us to day 2 of the session. So we want to maybe spend a few minutes to perhaps do what I would call recap, in case anybody has any questions, any issues that you want clarified by any of the facilitators. Please use the chat and forward that to either of them. And I'm sure in the course of the presentation, they should be able to address some of those things. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over to analyst, who is going to take the first session and share with us so that we can get on with today's business. So analyst, I'm going to ask you to take over so that
Yes.
we can move on from where we left off yesterday, for you to complete what you got to do. So you have the screen. Over to you, analyst.
Yeah, well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you're able to see my PowerPoint presentation now.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I did see all the participants yesterday, Emmanuel, in my screen, what made it a bit easier to see who was there. Can you see if you can do that again?
Yes, so far, I think that we have Angela is here. I think this is Joel is here. Lofty Major is here. Martina is here. Nelly is here. And then Shanina is here.
Okay.
The rest
But can you make sure?
We will let you know.
Okay, perfect. But can you also make sure that I can see there, because I want to do this practice with the homework that I gave yesterday so that we can all see each other in the screen?
Then it means I have to upgrade all of them to, because the channel we are using, I'm using I'm not using the meeting. The webinar doesn't make it. But you go ahead. I'll try and figure something out.
Yeah, because I did see them yesterday, so the function should be there.
Oh, you saw them yesterday?
Yeah. I saw all the other participants as well.
Ah, super. Okay. All right. So you go ahead. I'll figure something out and then.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Are there any people new today that were not here yesterday with us?
Not at the moment.
Okay, great. Well, then welcome back, everybody. How is everybody after yesterday? Are there some, I see everybody now. Is there anyone who wants to share a small response after yesterday, and how are we doing today? Lofty?
Happy to be back.
So I think you can put on your videos, guys, so that we can see everybody now.
Okay, how do I do the
yes,
video?
We can.
Start video. Unable to access camera, how do I do that? Allows me to connect it. Okay.
Martina, you can put on your video. Shanina, you can put on your video.
If you feel comfortable, of course.
Unless you don't feel comfortable about it.
Yeah, can you see me? I don't know. What I want to know.
Let me see. No, Lofty, we cannot see you, but I can see Martina. I can.
Unable to access camera. Allow Zoom to access your camera from the fast menu setting camera. Okay. After do a little more, so you can skip me. Then I mean do something with settings. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Settings. Settings.
If you don't feel comfortable, that's okay. But otherwise, you can put on your videos.
Yeah. I see someone now. I can just not see who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, try help me. How do I access my camera?
Yeah, no, I can see you now. Yes. All right, perfect. Good to see you. Welcome back. Okay, yeah, so for today, I would like to start us off with the homework that we were having from yesterday. So that will be what does your team need? And then after that, I would like to do the practice that we said yesterday. Are you a boss or are you not a boss, and why? And then I ask you to put that on a piece of paper. Like I'll show you mine. So I would like us to do all this, and then with the video on, and you're welcome to put this in front of your head or on the side, whatever you feel comfortable with. But it might be nice to have like a group session there. After that, I would like to take you with me on an example that I have from an employee that I had in my former role that was very resistant. And I think it's a great example from how to deal with resistance. And also that is very related to when you grow a startup to a scale up. As everybody knows, growth never goes without pain. And the natural behavior that people do is then start to be a bit resistant when there is change, when there is growth. Yeah, so I would like to see if I can prepare you a bit on that part. And I will also come up with some solutions there. And then I will just briefly tap into the scaling up theory, because I think then already we're already almost for about an hour. And then I would really like Dr. Ricky to speak. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so just to go back on where we left yesterday. Can everybody see this?
Yep.
Yeah. So yesterday we, okay, perfect. Thank you. So yesterday we tapped into the theory of Hersey and Blanchard. And yeah, so just to fresh up your mind a bit, we have the development or matureness or follower readiness in stages 1. That is still low, unable and unwilling or insecure. Then we have stage 2 and 3, unable but willing or confident, or able but unwilling or insecure. And we have stage 4, that is the person that is able and willing or confident. I'm saying now person, but of course this is the same for your team. And also, of course, in your team, there can be a differentiation between the levels. Yeah, and as we spoke about yesterday, in there is like a line in the way how you can use your situational leadership skills in that. So that was telling, selling, participating, delegating. So that's a bit of a fresh up. Of course, we're going to go to Jamboard again. I've put the link in our chat because I made a new Jamboard for you where already your sticky notes are in, so that we can go now to what kind of boss does your team need. So if everybody is able to click on the link in the chat so that we can go to our Jamboards. And excuse me that I'm wearing those things. It doesn't really look very nice. But as I'm about to fly out tonight, I'm already in a hotel in Antwerp, close to the airport. But there is some background noise here, people making coffee and other people working. So that's why I'm wearing these horrendous things. Yeah, is everybody able to go to Jamboard?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So are you on the first page of the webinar of the 28th of April?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And the people who were not able to enter the Jamboard yesterday, is it working for you now? Because there were a few people that had some struggles.
Okay.
Hi, Annalise. Did you say you put a link in the
the
Jamboard
yes.
link in the chat?
It's in the
It's
chat.
not in
Yes.
there, I don't think so.
Is
it is? Okay, I'll try again. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
It's the first message. I see there's 4 of us now in Jamboard.
Annalise.
Yes, Nelly.
Could you kindly send the link again?
Yes, no problem.
Okay.
Dr. Ricky or Emmanuel, are you able to copy the link and put it again in the chat?
Yeah, I can do it for you.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
I'm still trying to get it.
Yes, we are 6 now. Yes, everybody's there. Shanina, maybe if you want to start, as yesterday you were not able to speak, but I think we all would love to hear you speak now. And so if you can unmute yourself. Yes, you have unmuted. You were saying I'm a relationship-oriented boss. For example, when we discuss with the team what we have to do, I will let them know on their own because I believe in them. What I would like you to do now is pick a sticky note from here and then maybe speak out loud what you think, what kind of boss your team actually needs, and maybe write it while you're telling us your opinion about that.
Thank you, Annelies. I think what my team needs is a creative boss who is also task oriented, not forgetting that it should also be mindful of the relationships or how to relate to the people. I'm getting an echo. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think your colleague, it might be either Joel or Emmanuel, if some of them is not muted. I don't know if you're close to each other, but yeah, now that person is muted.
I'm not there, so
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you're close and that's why it's echoing.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Shanina, because we could hear you. So.
Okay. Thank you once again. Like I mentioned, my team needs a creative or task-oriented boss.
Yeah.
But also, I've said that they need both a creative or task-oriented boss.
Yeah.
Who's also relationship-oriented.
Yeah. Okay, and can you write this down on a sticky note so we can see it and we can put it on the right side of our document? And yes, I'm gonna drag it here so that we all end up with having a sticky note on the right side. So what kind of boss does your team need? And why does your team need a task-oriented boss? In which level are they, looking at the theory that I just repeated?
Sorry, Annelies, say that again, please.
You're saying that your team needs a task-oriented boss. What stage is your team at? If you look back to the theory that I just explained again, so level 1, 2, 3, 4, where is your team at that you think that they need a task-oriented boss?
Unfortunately, I don't have the diagram of this and I didn't draw it, but
Let me show it. This one. So when you look at the level low, moderate, high, and you can see this as team readiness or maturity of your employees or your team. Where do you think they're at if you look at this model?
I think, like you mentioned yesterday, with different different people, you're always at different levels. So it will be a mixture. It won't be just one of them. So how I relate with one of them is not the same as how I will relate with the other. So while one is that develop the S2, then another will be on say reinforce the S3. So it's not the same.
No,
That's
okay.
that's why
So you're saying like in my team, I have different levels. My employees are at different levels. If you look at, development or task matureness. So that asks from you that you can be in a different situation with the same team, but in the same situation that you have to, adapt to the people actually. Which I can understand that, it's maybe good for you to be aware of that, because maybe one person you need to tell exactly what to do, while the other person, might not like when you tell them what to do, because they already have a lot of responsibility and they understand what you're saying and they think, yeah, I know this, got it. Yeah, okay. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing that.